Hey everyone, happy Monday. Special Off the Rails Sports Snow Day edition. Hope everyone's staying safe out there. They nailed it again. The weather folks nailed it again. This storm delivered on every element that they said it would across the country, from the southwest through the Ohio Valley and Midwest to the northeast. The inches of snow, the ice, everything. I tried to stay on top of it. I'm a shoveling machine. It should be a winter sport. I really do think there's an art to shoveling. And quite frankly, getting out there in the cold, sweat a little bit, I enjoyed it. So I hate winter. I don't like the snow, the accumulation, and the Arctic freeze that we're going through, because it's going to be here for a long time. We're going to see slush, salt, everything until March. It's going to be awful. But once it's time to get to work and get out there and shovel, I'm the master. I'm like an artist painting a canvas, or I'm unpainting the canvas. It's just the driveway looks like a masterpiece. Got plowed in a couple times, but had to go out there for rounds like 4 and 5 for that. But beyond that, it is what it is, as they say. Bonus sports today. The Pacers play at 1:30 in Atlanta. That got moved around because of weather. So I think it was supposed to be tonight, and they moved it up. Not really 100% sure. The weather's already rolled through, but it doesn't matter. I trust their judgment on that, and so they're gonna play at 1:30. So that's a good thing. We got some basketball to watch today at 1:30, and the Pacers coming off a fantastic win at OKC last week. So that was a great game. Jarris Walker, 25 points, showed a little bit about what I see in him, and hopefully he continues to deliver on. Not at that level, but I really like Jarris Walker. I want to see the young guys, Matherin, Walker. I want to see them continue to grow within this franchise. They're high picks. You don't get those very often. They're going to get another one this year, and I really think it's important to keep these guys within the franchise. Pascal Siakam continues to have, in a year where the Pacers have just been obviously, record-wise awful, tons of injuries, Siakam is having a fantastic year. Probably an all-star year. He's not going to be an all-star because of the Pacers' record, but he should be. What he's doing on this team right now is fantastic. So, love Pascal Siakam. Let's hope the Pacers can get another win down in Atlanta today. All right, NFL playoffs yesterday. Let's go to the first game. Again, coaching epidemic this year, recent years in football. These guys constantly going for it. The Broncos playing with a backup quarterback at home with an awesome defense against the Patriots. Drake May has struggled lately. Hasn't looked great, but the Patriots have played some teams that are less than awesome. Let's put it that way. And really, Jared Stidham, backup quarterback for the Broncos, comes in and plays a good first quarter, first good half, gets a 7-0 lead, get down to the 15-yard line, 4th and 1, and they go for it. And of course, they don't get it. But why would you not want to go up 2 scores with that defense, the backup quarterback? I think it's game over if Denver goes up by 2 scores. Once again, these coaches always having to go for it. Don't value the points anymore. It's almost like it's 7 points or bust, and we see it too often. The downside of not getting it often outweighs the upside of getting the first down. And so they don't get it. And what happens? Patriots punt. They go 3 and out. They punt. Field position flips. Next thing you know, 2 possessions later, Denver's following the football on a horrific play by Jared Stidham. These quarterbacks. Stidham twice threw the ball out with 2 hands like a hot potato. I don't want it. Tuck the ball, protect it, take the sack, move on, and punt the ball. These quarterbacks. Stroud last week against the Patriots, awful. But nonetheless, Sean Payton, coach of the Broncos, horrific coaching job in this game. Take the lead, pin the ears back on the defense, get some sacks, make May uncomfortable, and they did. I mean, May's coming off. I mean, last week they had 5 fumbles and recovered 2 of them. It's not like the Patriots are some juggernaut offensively. May went 10 for 21 for 85 yards yesterday and won a freaking AFC championship game. Can you believe that? It's insane. I don't really care either way who won this game, although I think it's suffice to say, no one really wants to see the Patriots in the Super Bowl again, and I think they're going to get. I think they're going to get beat. Uh, I think they're going to get beat by more than a touchdown. Let's put it that way. At any rate, no excuse for the Broncos to lose that game. Of course, the weather comes in the second half and affects everything. So I listened to some sports talk radio this morning, and there were a few people that are going, well, hindsight's 2020. I mean, if you knew the weather was coming in, you probably should have made a decision based on what you knew the weather was going to be, or maybe you didn't know, maybe the system just popped up. And it's easy to say you shouldn't have gone for it when we saw the weather in the second half. Hey, I don't care about the weather. It could have been sunny and clear the entire second half. They should have kicked the field goal. Go up 10-0, and I don't think the Patriots win that game. Nonetheless, they do, and they're marching on. They're going to play the Seattle Seahawks. And this game, folks, the Rams at the Seahawks, was the best game left on the calendar because these are 2 of the best teams in the league. And if not the 2 best teams in the league. These teams battled through 3 games this year. Rams won 1, Seahawks won 1, and then you get yesterday's game. A lot happened back and forth. The Rams, really, the game changed. In a game like this where both teams are just like this close. Both quarterbacks. I can't believe I did my betting yesterday. I didn't lose anything. I just didn't put anything down. The under, the first game, slam dunk. Team total unders, game unders. Second game, just the opposite. Quarterbacks over yards, both hit for 350, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. I think the over-under total was 46 points. That they blew through that, but it was a great game. I personally would have liked to seen the Rams win. I like them a lot, and I love Matthew Stafford. But Sam Darnold's a great story from where he's come from in a couple years. Great story. Everyone wrote him off. It proves. Listen, this guy had experience coming out of college, and it's taken him 5 years. So these people that get written off way too soon, don't do it. This is awesome. He went to Minnesota, had a good year last year, and now he's winning or going to a Super Bowl. Sam Darnold, that is. But there was a botched punt, 2 botched punts by the Rams. They recovered 1. The other one they did not recover. It led to a touchdown by the Seahawks. And those are just mistakes in a game like this you can't make. Now, late in the game, the Rams were down 4 points with about 5 minutes to go. They get down 4th and goal on the 5. Sean McVay and the Rams went for it, and you're going to guess correctly, they did not get it. Now, I will say this. At that particular point, 5 minutes ago, I could make the argument, especially with the offenses the second half. I don't have as big of a problem with this one. I really don't. Now, if they would have kicked it, I would have been fine with that too. Kick the field goal, get it within 1 point, and then you got a few. You got 5 minutes left, so you got a few minutes on the clock, a couple timeouts, 2-minute warning. So you got a few sets of downs that the Seahawks would have had to go through to keep the ball and run the clock out. So good chance you could have gotten the ball back. And now all you have to do is kick a field goal to win it. Now, having said that, even after they went for it and didn't get it, they had a lot of trouble getting the ball back and kind of botched some timeouts there. I don't know, botched, but there were some unique situations there, trying to figure out if they should overturn a call on a 3rd and 9. Great play by Cooper Kupp. Good throw by on the play by Darnold. And they just Anyway, long story short, blew through some timeouts, didn't have enough timeouts left to stop the clock. By the time the Rams got the ball back, not enough time. So I could have taken either of these teams. I like them both. I think they're 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 both stacked. And the early line on the Super Bowl is 3.5 points, -3.5. It was going to be -3.5 opening line, whether it was the Rams or the Seahawks, and I don't see that at all. I think the Rams or the Seahawks beat the Patriots by more than a touchdown. So in this case, it's the Seahawks. In my estimation, yesterday's game was the best game, was kind of the Super Bowl. Sounds kind of stupid. Don't mean to write the Patriots off this way, but they played arguably, well, not arguably, they statistically played one of the easiest schedules in history, and they probably had one of the easiest roads to the Super Bowl in history, based on who they played and the conditions of those teams at the time. All right, that's enough of that. We don't have to think about football for a couple weeks. We'll let all of the talking heads do that. We're going to turn more attention into hoops, basketball, a little NHL. Oh, well, Olympics coming right around the corner, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to that. And the Waste Management Phoenix Open, which I always watch on Super Bowl Sunday to kill the time instead of having to watch 4 hours of pregame or 8 hours or whatever it is. So, but enough of that. Winter storm. Hey, it's a big one. This is one of the worst winters we've had in a long time. The cold weather, we're not going to get above freezing for at least the next 2 weeks. And the low just about every day for the next 2 weeks is either minus or single digits. So, good times here up north in the Midwest. I know my friends in Florida are complaining about lows in the 30s, highs in the upper 50s, 60. Sounds beautiful to me. I will take that. All right. You guys get a leg up on the week. Shovel out of this mess that we're in and thaw out and have a good day.